parents, not by virtue of the fact that they are from a culture or ethnicity or anything, but simply by virtue of the fact that they are 20, 30, 40 years older than you. That's it. Just because of this fact, they are more knowledgeable than you. They're not more knowledgeable than you about Twitter and Facebook and MySpace. They're not more knowledgeable than you about the lingo of the time. They're not more knowledgeable than you about how to be cool in the age that you live in. I grew up in the 80s. It's very different now from back then. And by the way, that's another point. My kid is already doing things I have no idea what it is. His language, his style, his manners. I'm losing the cool factor because I grew up in the 80s. Now it's the 2009, the 10s, whatever you're going to call it next, right? This disconnect will happen to all of you. When you have your own children, 2020, 2030, 2040, whenever that might be, do you really think you're always going to be in the loop? This is an inevitable part of life. Your parents will live in a different time zone because they are of a different time. And you too will be of that different time. But the point that I'm trying to stress here, and I say this very bluntly, just because your parents speak with an accent, just because they don't act the way you do, just because they do things that American culture might deem backward or uncivilized, and I've been there, I know that. Wallahi, there are times back when I was a teenager, I was embarrassed to be with my parents, and I'm sad to say that, because now, wallahi, it's the best thing I treasure. Any excuse, I want to travel and be with my parents, because I live a different state than them. But I know I've been through that stage. 16 years old, I remember how it felt to be a 16-year-old. Some things that they do in public, you just want to cringe. No, I'm not related to them. No, they're just, they just happen to look like me. I know I've been there, done that, okay? But you know what? Let me tell you, honestly, those things are all irrelevant. They're all irrelevant because we are judging them by these shallow measures. The fact of the matter, they have experienced humanity longer than we have. They've experienced human relationships. They've seen the good and the bad of human beings. And human beings don't change. Regardless of your culture and your ethnicity and your religion, love is love, hate is hate, politics is politics, cheating is cheating, being honest is being honest. This transcends any religion and culture. And our parents, simply by virtue of the fact that they have been on earth longer than us, that's it. That's the only requirement that you need. They have something we will never have at that age: experience.